Well, good morning. Here it is, Tuesday morning. There's been something that's really been bothering me that I thought about it almost all night long, been thinking about it all morning, and I decided I got to say something about it. I shared a YouTube video called Bombard's Body Language. Now, this gal, she is able to detect liars by their body language. She's been doing this for some time. I've watched some of her other stuff, and she's extremely good. From what I understand, she at one time worked for the government, and I think it was the FBI, and then she went into a private practice working for corporations to help find thieves and liars working for corporations. So she took the interview with this maintenance worker from Mandalay Bay, who was on the 32nd floor, who was working on a security door, an emergency fire door. And this interview was done by Matt Lauer's Today Show. And she analyzed his body language. And she said he is, in so many words, he's not telling the truth. If you want to see it, just go to my page and watch it. I've shared it multiple times. It's Bombard's Body Language. Now, she's just looking at his body language. And but what he's actually saying, technically, is something completely different that I just don't think she was even aware of. But having worked in the hotel casino industry and familiar with fire doors, emergency doors, security doors, things of that nature, I was able to pick up on something. Now, let me just kind of lay the groundwork for you if you haven't seen his interview. He was on the 32nd floor to work on a fire door that would not open, that was supposedly jammed shut. He was there, he got there just after Campos was shot. And that's where his story picks up. Now, first of all, by the time Campos was shot, in the timeline, the windows had already been knocked out on in that room. On the 32nd floor was a room 132 to 135. I don't recall exactly. And also, he had already been shooting by one timeline. Okay? And either which would have set off the alarms. The smoke. In fact, there's actually a statement out there that that's how the Metro Police Department knew where to go, is because it set off the fire alarm in that room, the smoke detectors. And that stuff has already happened. Campos has already been shot. And he goes up there and he sees Campos shot. He's supposed to be working on a security door, a fire door that is stuck closed. That's really messed up. Now, you've all seen these doors, I'm sure. Many of you have ever been in a hotel. They got a big red thing by the handle there, and you hit that, and you in case there's a fire in your room, fire in the hallway, you got to get out. You go to the stairwell. You don't take the elevators. You go to the stairwell. You go to the security door. You hit the security door. It opens, and you run out. Okay, that's your fire alarm door. Okay, so it sets off the alarm when it's opened, not when it's jammed, not when it's jammed shut. You see what I'm saying? There's an old saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So, unless I'm missing something here, it's been like 7-8 years since I've worked in the hotel industry. And if I'm missing something here, please help me out. But I just don't believe I am. So, okay, so you got the shooting that's been ongoing, got windows broken out. But this maintenance worker is going up there to fix a door that's not actually broken. And he sees Campos shot. Wow. That simply does not make any sense. It makes no sense at all. I want to say something about those doors too. Those doors are as foolproof as a door on a space capsule. Okay, think about it. If that door malfunctions during a fire, can you imagine the liability issues? Those doors are very precision made. Very precision made. And there's no reason that anybody, I mean, I think it's impossible that you could actually jam one shut if you wanted to. And they're not going to jam on their own. I'm going to tell you flat out, they're not going to jam on their own. So, did that door actually set off the alarm by being opened? Why would it be opened? Who would have opened it? Who would have opened it from the inside to let somebody possibly in that shouldn't have been going through those doors? Did that actually take place at the very beginning? Was that the alarm, the fire alarm that was heard initially that helped Metro go to that door, helped them when they got there? Now, you still got all these timelines and delays. That would have gone off. How long did it? They said it took an hour for Metro to get there by one timeline. Did somebody go that was working there, like a maintenance worker, and open that door to let somebody in? And then they had an hour to bust out windows and start shooting at people? That makes a lot more sense to me than the story that this maintenance worker told to USA Today. That makes a lot more sense. I think that's I don't know if I can explain it any better than that. If there's anybody out there that knows more about those doors, please make a comment in the comment section. I know all the time I've worked in hotels, either in as a subcontractor, a contractor, or actually working for a hotel. I've never heard or seen one of those doors malfunction. Okay, they're very heavy metal doors. They're as foolproof as any door you could see. I don't know, if you wanted to jam one shut, what would be the point in jamming one shut, and how could you even do it? Okay? I've worked in hotels, old hotels, as a contractor up on Fremont Street, where those hotels have been abandoned, or that floor had been completely abandoned. Like the old, I'm trying to think of the name of it, I can't even think, Lucky Strike Hotel. I worked in there, and it had been remodeled. There was whole areas that were no longer in use. And those doors were disconnected from the alarm system. And I went in and out of those doors a lot. And they were very easy. They functioned perfectly. And again, those are very, very reliable doors. So nothing about his story makes any sense at all to me. So hope you look at this, think about it, and share it. Thank you.